Friends, welcome back to Solaris Nights Wave 2. This is our first matchup. We are returning with our last gladiator is now our first gladiator, BigSpoon. So since the last episode, a lot has happened, and now we have character archetypes. What can you tell me about Seth Warpig?
Well, so Seth Warpig is a heel. He is the bad guy. He is the person that the audience loves to hate. And I think that bared out pretty well in the past week's episode.
Okay. Let's talk about how much experience and stress and glory you gained.
Okay.
So I believe you scored second place on our popularity contest, right?
Correct.
Okay, so you gain a glory and an experience point.
Okay.
You gain 1 point of stress for participating in a match. Did you guarantee victory?
I don't believe so. Okay. I did not.
Then you don't get a stress for that. You get an experience point for participating in the match.
Okay. So that's 2 experience points so far?
Yep.
Okay. Got it.
So your stress hasn't reached 3 yet, right? Or
nope.
4. Sorry, 4. 4 is when it starts to get bad.
No, I'm still at 1.
Okay. And you're still a 3 gunnery, 4 piloting, 1 edge. Though not everybody has that because the sheets are all different now. Let's talk about what Seth. So normally this will go pre-interview, battle, post-interview, and then what you do with your week. But because I hadn't invented that yet, we're gonna do what you did with your week after the last battle now. So what does Seth do after that battle? You have a whole week.
Uh-huh.
Your mic volume is all over the place, by the way.
Is it? Okay, hang on. Better now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I think Seth spends his week familiarizing himself with the area around the stables. And like, you know, because Solaris is a big place, right? And it's yes, like so he familiarizes himself with the neighborhood. You know, looking for basically places that he can claim as his own to go and like hang out at, like local bars, local restaurants, local clubs.
Interesting.
Getting a handle on the nightlife and this new culture that he has to acclimate to.
Are you okay with running into let's call them fans or anti-fans?
Sure.
All right, then I'd like you to make a entertainment check.
Okay.
And this is specifically it's the move for negotiating contracts and entertaining people. So you'll roll 2d6 plus your entertainer.
Okay. Do you want me to just use the buttons, or do you want me to just roll dice?
Whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Whatever makes you comfortable.
Oof. Not great. Not great.
What'd you get?
A 4.
You're right. That isn't great. According to the new move list, a 4 is going to get you Tox fail. You cannot use this move again until you switch playbooks.
Oof. Can I spend a point of edge to re-roll that? Or is that only for battle? And then I won't. I obviously will not have it in the battle. Did you spend
your edge during the last battle?
I think I did.
Then the answer to that is no.
I think I did.
So what happens is you head out. So Apex Dragon Stable is located on the far side of the river that cuts through Solaris. It's in the international zone still, but it's right up near Kobe, which is the Cretan area. And you know, you go out, you're like, oh, I will adapt myself to the local climate, and everybody's just like, boo, fuck you, Klansmen.
Like I get hit in the head by a bottle. Like,
Like, you're famous, but you're famous for exactly the reason you wanted to be, that you're hated. It's not going to be possible for you to extend your fan base here. And it's going to be a long time before you're capable of that. Because you bombed literally on your first roll. I might have to look at the harshness of that penalty, but we'll see how it plays out. Your opponent finds you in a bar before the fight, before the pre-interview.
Ooh, okay.
So his name is Sergey. He's a member of the Wolf Clan, or former member of the Wolf Clan. He's now an independent. He uses the call sign Sharpeye. You could tell from his elongated arms and unusual head size that if he is a Trueborn, at the very least, he's not a mech warrior. He's a aerospace phenotype. He's wearing a t-shirt of his own merchandise as he approaches you, and a set of jeans which don't exist in clan space. And he sits down and orders a drink next to you and says, "Well, Cub, welcome to the Inner Sphere."
Cub, is it?
Oh, yeah. Listen, kid, you're young. You have time to make mistakes, but not here on Solaris. I just want to look out for you. Clansman to clansman. I'm 3/4 Trueborn, so, I feel like we've got a kinship.
It is nice to know that there are other clanners on this world.
Well, I wouldn't call myself a clanner now. I'm a bona fide citizen of the Inner Sphere. But I have the blood of Kerensky in me.
So when he uses contractions, Seth grinds his teeth.
Oh yeah. So he looks at you and he says, "You're gonna have to stop that, son."
I will not sully my language with the contractions of the sphere. I will speak English as it was made.
Listen, I don't want to say too much bad stuff about the clans, but English originated in the Inner Sphere, so they might know a thing or two about it. There's a lot you don't know about the Inner Sphere that, the things that we learned in the Sibco ain't exactly correct.
Well, I look forward to reteaching you a few lessons in the arena.
Now look, I gotta be honest, I ain't a great pilot of you. I expect I'm gonna lose.
That is quite probable.
But you need a real opponent fighting you in a real mech.
I agree.
And at some point, you need to get yourself out of that Inner Sphere trash and into a clan machine.
You speak the truth.
But that arrogance you have, that you hold close to your heart, it's not a weapon. It's an anchor. Now, there's something to be said for having a swagger on Solaris. Okay, it's all part of the character, and I can tell that some of this is an act, and a lot of it isn't. But you need to learn to adapt. Because while the clans might have genetically engineered 19 animals to survive in the homeworlds, wolves grew naturally there. And you ain't no wolf.
I am not a wolf. Well, that is true.
He shakes his fist as he drinks. Yeah, that's true.
Much of what you say has merit. I will consider your suggestions.
Yeah, let me just put it one more way. A hunter adapts to their terrain or dies. You got to learn to be more popular, kid.
And not he rubs where his head got cut when he got.
Yeah, so Sergey pays your bar tab and leaves, which is unusual for you because I don't know that you know how money works yet.
No, I do not. I've just been drinking these beers, not expecting to pay for them.
Oh, okay. Anything else you want to accomplish before we do the pre-interview?
No, I think that's good. I'm happy with that.
All right. Well, before the interview, something happens to you.
Okay.
You return to your barracks at the stable, and you find a small package sitting on top of it, which includes a Jade Falcon PPC mix, which is an alcoholic mix. It's one of the most alcoholic drinks in the clan homeworlds.
Mm-hmm.
A before and after photo of your mech, battle damage from the last battle, and a coat patch with the cursive D wearing a top hat in the top left corner. This package has the same D logo and is addressed from D'Angers Industries.
Okay.
The implication is that you will sew this patch onto your battle outfit.
Sure. Yeah, onto like my like cooling vest or something.
But that's up to you as to whether you want to do that.
So I think before the conversation with Sergey, he would not have done it. But I do think after speaking with a fellow clanner, even though he has adopted the ways of the inner sphere.
Well, he's 3/4 Trueborn. So.
Sure. Yeah. I think Seth will put the patch on it, not in like a prominent place, but he will put the patch on his.
So not like on your shoulder, but maybe like on your back or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's coming around, but
yeah,
it's still slow.
Okay. All right, let's do that intro theme music then. We'll be back in a moment. This is Solaris Nights with your host, the artist formerly known as Lil Drac. Solaris Nights. Produced by Donegal Broadcasting Corporation, the most trusted news in the Lyran Commonwealth. Welcome back to Solaris Nights. I am the artist formerly known as Lil Drac. I'm joined once again by Warpig and his Warhammer 6D in the studio. Now, Warpig, your upcoming battle seems to contain a sense of irony. You'll be battling in a recreation of the Trelwan Wastes, where Clan Jade Falcon suffered an enormous defeat at the hands of former Solaris champion Kai Allard Liao, destroying over 40 battle mechs by himself. You'll be facing down with another clansman in this recreation of the chemical-ridden wastelands left in the aftermath of that explosion.
It is nice to see you again, Safkald. And it's also nice that someone on this world has begun taking me seriously.
Do you have something to say about your fellow stablemates?
Not my fellow stablemates, but it is nice to be finally fighting an opponent of caliber.
I understand. A clansman. Well, what do you make of his claim of being 3/4 Trueborn? I honestly don't know what to make of that. I suppose I don't understand clan terminology.
Yes, of course. A Trueborn is a product of the clan genetics breeding program, in that they are
right, we all understand that part, and
yes.
I know you think we're all freebirths, but how can somebody be 3/4 Trueborn?
It is possible that one of his parents was a Trueborn warrior, and thereby he can claim Trueborn genetics.
Interesting.
And it is also possible that one of his other gene parents was a free birth, or a freeborn warrior, as it is said among the clans, and so therefore both of his parents are not trueborn, just one, which the fractions don't actually add up. But who am I to say?
Well,
I have not gotten a look at his codex.
His codex.
Yes, it is a record that all clan warriors keep. And he like holds up his wrist that has the codex on it.
Oh, okay. Well, I was thinking it was like a curriculum vitae or a transcript, but it's actually something you wear, huh? All right, cool.
Yes.
Interesting. We learn a little bit more about the clans every day here. A Donegal Broadcasting Company exclusive. What do you think of your opponent? Now, he has had a somewhat troublesome record here on the games world. A very average mix of wins and losses. Most of the time, he shows up to battles in a t-shirt and jeans.
Well, he is not a true clan mech warrior. While he may claim 3/4 trueborn, he is not a mech warrior, he is not a true mech warrior, as I am.
Harsh words from Seth Ghostbear, aka Warpig. Now, Seth, I know that your stable has been making waves, and well, Amos Everett is exploding in popularity onto the scene. What do you have to say about your stablemates now that you've had a bit more time to get to know them?
While they may be freeborn warriors of the inner sphere, they are not without skill, but they do not compare to myself or other clan mech warriors.
You and Amos in a 1-1 battle. Zellbringen. Duel. Whatever you want to call it. Who walks away?
Is that even a question, Queen Egg?
Is that French?
No, that means I would be the one to walk away, obviously.
A tumultuous interview with Seth Ghostbear, once again claiming victory over all of his opponents. We'll be back after this short series of advertisements. The feel-good comedy movie of the summer. On a space racing trip, 10 friends find themselves in an accidental misjump when their Kearney Fuchida drive is damaged. Now, they'll have to work together to fix the ship before disaster strikes and they all die in space. What they'll find is that friendship, trust, and hard work can carry a ship the same distance as lost technology. Alright guys, here's the deal. The crew of the ship are all dead and we're stuck in our spaceflight suits, each of which is conveniently uniquely colored. Fortunately, we're all engineering students at the New Avalon Institute of Science, so we all know what needs to be done. I've made a series of task checklists for each of us to follow. Just one final thing. Apparently, some of the crew left handwritten messages indicating they were killed by a shape-shifting imposter monster. It's just one more problem high IQ individuals like ourselves need to overcome. Ready, gang? Let's go! Hey, Red, as long as you're in here, can you hand me that hydro spanner? Red, come on. It's no time to wrap your big, strong arms around Black. Hey, White, have you seen Green around? It's been a long time since we met up in Medical Bay, and Hey, did you see something move? Bro, Red, thank God you're here, bro. The imposter is blue for sure, man. Yeah, come over here, dude. I packed myself into the back of the engine area where no one will ever find. Is that a gun, bro? Are you coming at? Oh, gee, wow. We finally solved that problem. Boy, that sure was close. It was down to you, me, and White, Black. I'm glad we found out Red in time. Black, say, where's White? I never lied, Blue. The ship crew thought there was only one imposter. Because I kill fast and clean. And you're all alone. Come enjoy the fun with Imposters Among Us, the smash hit comedy everybody's talking about. We're back. Oh, I forgot to do this. I knew I forgot to do something before the battle. Apologies, friends at home. And that was make sure that we had our dice math ready to go. There it is. Welcome back to the Trellwan Wastes, where we'll be taking a look at a battle between Seth Warpig and Sharpeye. So, I don't think anything's changed with your mechs. Some of your stablemates have chosen to customize their mechs, but you're still piloting the stock Warhammer 6D that you ride or die by.
That is correct.
What do you have to say about the Pouncer B, which has not been seen on any of my Battletech shows yet?
It's a solid Omni-Mech. It's fast. It's got good weaponry, but it is a little light on the armor.
Yep, I agree. Unusually, its armor is heavier than its torso.
That is quite unusual.
Fortunately, it has case, so I won't explode instantly when you go to kill me. Any thoughts about... Sorry, this is Tafcal. Any thoughts about the battlefield, Seth, before we get down to business?
I think it offers me an advantage in the terrain department. The Pouncer is quite quick and has some long-range weapons. It definitely outranges my Warhammer, so I'll have a chance to get in closer before I get shot to shreds.
Okay. For his entrance, Seth has his battle mech being brought in by a tech, and he walks through the mech gate in just the jeans and his own merchandise t-shirt. And like all of the virtual panels around that show the different bars and betting parlors, everybody's booing because you're both Klansmen. They can't figure out who they hate more. But there is a small portion who are cheering for Seth, and a small portion who are cheering for Sergey. And when Sergey rips his shirt in half with his long, elongated, genetically engineering elongated arms and shows off his ripped, oiled abs, and then lowers down into a crouch and begins doing a sort of Russian-esque dance to a balalaika and drum beat, you recognize this as a Clan Wolf pre-battle war song from Stranamakti.
Interesting.
And like people in the bars, like people are trying to do it, but they go too low and they just fall on their butts because they're drunk.
Yeah.
He seems to have some level of popularity, and at the end of it, he does like a wolf howl, and people are doing the wolf howl too, and then he rides a cable up into his mech. Do you have an entrance this time?
I don't, but I'm gonna have to work on one.
Okay, so you just walk your mech into the battlefield. Your fan base is literally a bunch of women in their mid-20s to early 30s who are wearing like bear hats, bear ears, bear t-shirts. There's a lot of bear stuff going on, and they're like shouting at the camera like, "Bench press me, Seth, we love you!" There's some very graphic descriptions of things that people would like you to perform with them, a genetic exchange. That confuses you.
Yeah.
Your fan base is not the camaraderie of brotherhood one might expect from a ghost bear.
Sure.
You do see someone holding up a American football that has your face emblazoned on it.
I will have to look into all of this merchandising and see that I get apparently my cut as it's done here.
Oh, you do.
Okay.
So like you have no idea how money works, but you signed a contract and this stuff is all within the stable. You're
Excellent.
like, I don't know how money works, but I feel like I should be getting some.
Yeah.
Let's roll for initiative. Now some playbooks get a bonus to initiative. Oof. Ooh. 3.
5.
A paltry 5. All right, so you get to pick which side of the battlefield you want to come in on and force them to come on the other side.
I think. Let's see. I think I'm going to come in from over here.
Okay.
And then do I place first?
No, I'm placing first. I'm right where I want to be.
Interesting. Okay.
You're going to start in the toxic waters of the Trellon
Well,
Waste.
yeah, I was going to say...
There's no penalty. Your legs are fully intact.
Okay.
A human couldn't swim in them, but...
a battle mech is fine.
Battle mech. Even if it if it gets in your legs.
Yeah, right.
You're just as screwed as any other water, but...
Right. And if I go underwater and my cockpit is breached, then I would probably die.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17. Ooh, 20 hexes. That's good for me.
I was going to say, I'm well within your range.
And I'm just outside of your range.
Yep.
It's going to be a good first round for me.
It's a good thing I can move.
In that water? Can you? Can you really move? Okay, let's roll for regular initiative rather than strategic. 7, perfectly average.
10.
Even with the rollover, you're still just completely knocking me out of the park.
Yep.
All right, I do not move. I hold position.
I go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I think I'm going to stop there because that gives me a walk of 1. Or no, yeah, 1.
You move 3 X's?
Yep. So 1, 2, 3.
All right. I'm going to fire 2 ER large lasers and an LRM 10, aiming at 9s, I believe. ERs in the... No. Yes, center torso hit.
Okay.
So clan ER large is 10 damage.
Got it. 24 left.
That's nothing to you, unfortunately. I'm going to need a lot more than that. And looking for 9 again. Got it.
Oof.
Center torso through armor critical with critical.
You hate
it's actually
to see
a double
it.
Critical.
You hate to see it. Holy shit,
yeah,
dude.
You do. It's a 10 pack, right? So 6 missiles hit. First 5 are center torso with 2 crits. So this could be that first round knockout we're looking for. 6-1 is going to be a gyro.
Oof. Not a good start.
No, indeed. 6-6 is a heat sink. So that's so much better for you than it could have been. I'm gonna need a pilot check marker for you. Actually, I'm gonna need 2 because you also took 20 points of damage. Or did you? No, 10 and 6. All right, so you only took
10 and
1.
6, yeah. And where was the last point of LRM damage to?
It is center torso again.
All right.
But not through.
Jesus.
So this guy is just like sitting there waiting for your approach. His tiny little mech has like this weirdly I don't know if I showed the audience what the Pouncer looks like. It's so weird but cool looking. So it's got the Direwolf, Timberwolf style hunch shoulder, but it's got like this forward ball cockpit. It just doesn't move and holds out its arms, and like one laser cuts past you and splashes into the wastewater, and like a sickly green cloud explodes and then turns purple as it dissipates in a way that makes you feel like that is probably not good juice. The second laser slashes onto you in the center torso, and then missiles continuously slam in to where that laser cut open, and the internals in your mech start screaming as just like a faulty plate is found, and your gyro takes a hit, and suddenly you're like, ugh! Let's get your returning shot before we see if you fall down and die.
Yeah. All right. gonna fight or shoot 2 PPCs. I'm a 3, 4 for the walk, 5 for the hill, and then 9 for the range.
And my legs are covered.
Yep.
I mean, I'm literally in the best position I could hope for.
So first PPC looking for a 9.
No.
Got it, but I think that's so that's going to be a left arm for 10.
Oh no! I'm down to 2 armor there.
Right,
that's a brush with death.
Second PPC. That's not going to do it.
Okay. You need to make a piloting check at a +3 for the gyro hit.
Yep. So I'm looking for a 7.
Yikes.
7 or better. Got it.
Ooh.
Staying upright.
Tafcald is just like, ladies and gentlemen, he's still upright. Incredible. Like, for the first time in the entire show, he gets up slightly out of his seat as he's yelling into the microphone. Oh, an incredible first hit by Sergey Wolf, but wow. Just Seth Ghostbear is keeping it together. That clan training and genetic engineering, there must be something to it. I'm going to heat up because I think I take 4 heat. Yes.
I gain 1.
Ooh. That's not so good for me. I need you to get hotter than me faster.
Ain't gonna happen.
7.
11.
I will remain standing.
I'm sure that you will.
Okay, Seth, calm down.
Now I have to plan my move, though. So I think I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5 into the water there. And I don't believe...
Don't you take 1 for dropping down in depth as well?
Yeah, so that would actually be 1,
2, 3, 4, 5,
2, 3,
6.
4. Yeah, 5, 6, which is a full run. And
you're correct. We can't see each other.
Yeah, that was my
that was my plan all along, Tafcald.
That was my plan all along, Tafcald.
Okay. Cool off then. So we just get Sergey not moving, not sweating, doing nothing. He's just waiting patiently and that's why they call him Sharpeye. Just waiting with his arms and his torso just propped up on the hill in front of him in the dirt. And his mech is even camouflaged to back into it as he waits for you to pop out so he can shoot you. What's it like for you in your cockpit? You're heating up a little bit. You took an incredible hit. Like, what's it like?
So I think you know, in the cockpit shot, like we see Seth like wrestling with the controls and like cursing like Stravag Intersphere trash, and as he's like rocked around, like getting down into the water because a gyro hit is terrible.
Yeah.
Like literally the worst thing that could have happened to me was a gyro hit.
Yep.
Actually, I am at 2 heat because I lost a heat sink.
Even without firing anything?
Well, or I'm sorry, not with not after this round.
Oh,
but,
okay. All right. Yeah.
Last round I was at 2 heat. Yeah.
I got a 9.
I got another 11.
Wow. Just could you stop, please? I don't move at all.
This is a Donegal Broadcasting Company
right,
news alert.
This is a 2-level difference, which would be, so that's
3 to
4.
get out, I think.
Yeah. Well, so it's yeah, correct. Because it is you're changing level twice, moving into a new hex for 3. And then we'll go 4, which doesn't actually get me any defensive modifiers, but it does get me closer.
12 hexes, huh? That changes some things for me.
Same here.
Okay. I will fire again with LRM-10. So I'll be looking at 4, 5, 6. That's it. Just looking to hit 6s.
Yep. As long as you don't get any more through armor criticals.
Center torso with a ER large.
Okay.
Is that internal?
Not yet.
Whoa, it would have been brutal. That's a 12 on the.
I have 8 points of armor left there now.
You're getting annihilated. This time it's your right torso.
Okay. For 10.
And the missiles also hit. 7 on a 10 pack is 6 missiles. First 5 hit the right torso.
All right.
The last one hits your right leg. Yeah, I mean, you step up out of the water and he's immediately like, yep. Missiles, lasers, they're cutting into your torso again. You are suspiciously taking so many hits in the one area your mech needs to not take hits in. Yeah. What is Seth feeling right now?
There's like, even though, you know, his cockpit is even cold, there's like some beads of sweat coming down from underneath the neuro helmet as I'm shedding armor.
Yeah, tons of armor. You will take a piloting check for taking 20 points of damage.
Yep. All right, so I'm going to do 2 PPCs in return in medium range. So I'm a 3, 4 for the walk, 5 for the hill, 6, 7 for range.
That's so rare for someone to have a higher to hit like towards me than the other way around.
So first PPC looking for 7s.
Ooh, no.
That'll do it to the 4. So 10 points to the right arm.
Oh boy, 2 armor left there.
Yep. Second PPC looking for a 7.
I'm about to start losing critical. Oh, no!
To the 5. So it hits the hill.
The bolt of lightning and particle energy strikes like directly in front of his cockpit and throws up a huge wave of dirt and dust on his cockpit and like a little wiper. The audience is losing their mind right now because for them, this is a fight where 30 tons difference is coming up pretty even. Like you're both about to start losing critical parts to your mech. It's not that they're cheering for either of you, it's that they're cheering against both of you.
Right.
They're very excited to see 2 clanners rip each other apart like dogs or wolves and bears. I have heat problems to the tune of 4. What about you?
I have heat problems to the tune of 2, so none at all.
Okay.
And then I have to make a piloting check, looking for a 7. Whew.
Wow,
just barely
7.
make it.
Yeah.
Yep. Keep it on my feet.
That gyro hit is really gonna over time.
Yep. Looking at a 9 for my initiative roll.
Oh my god, I lost initiative again. Unbelievable. I do not move.
All right. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Not turning yet, and 4 for a walk of 1. I believe you.
9
it's
hexes.
still. It's. I was gonna say it's still front though.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, you've become more frontal to me as you went along. It's. You mean your mech? You mean you haven't walked past into your side torso?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
yes,
we're still front to front. Yeah.
I probably don't want to go wild with those SRM4s at long range, so I'll just do ER, and LRM-10. You're not into my short range yet, unfortunately.
Nope, I don't plan on getting there.
You're a short range mech.
Am I?
I mean, you can punch me real good at the very least.
Could.
You have a good array of lasers, better than my SRMs, I would say. But I suppose you've chosen your style of combat, and I've chosen Sharpeyes. So what am I looking to hit before I hit update? 4, 5, 6, 7, and I got a 9.
9.
Left arm for 10.
12 left there.
Right leg for 10.
These fucking piloting checks are gonna kill me. 19 left there.
And the missiles will miss.
Oh, thank God.
So once again, his arms flare, missiles fire. You take hits across your mech, but the missiles just fly too far behind you. He didn't time it well. What do you have for return? 2 PPC shots?
Two PPCs and 2 medium lasers.
Oh no, the medium lasers come out. Ooh, this is bad.
So I'm a 3, 4 for the walk, 5 for the hill, 6, 7 for the PPCs, and 9 for the medium lasers. Starting with the PPCs, looking for 7s. First one's gonna miss. Do I have? I don't have my point of edge, correct?
You do have a point of edge.
Oh, I do have a point of edge.
You haven't spent it yet, right?
No, not yet.
So your edge resets every battle,
that's
but the scene we did at the very beginning was technically during the last week.
During the previous week. It's going to be a leg hit anyway, so I will not spend it.
Very well. That's a good call.
So first medium laser looking for a 9. Nope. Second medium laser also looking for a 9. That'll do. That'll play. That's right torso for 5.
Ooh, just 5 damage brings me down to 6. So I think Taft called is like half out of his seat, and he's like, in the history of this show, we have not had a matchup of such a light medium mech and a heavy mech before, but clan technology and clan genetic engineering is bearing out as these 2 men wail at each other, bringing themselves to their knees as both are beginning to take critical damage. 1 hit anywhere could end this match. I build 4 more heat, which is not good because now I'm in firing hit range.
So
you build a lot of heat, right?
Yes, I build. So let's see. I'm -1 heat sink, so that's 19. So I build 1, 2 for the walk, and then 8. So I build 8 heat.
Ooh, yikes!
Which was not what I wanted from that round of shooting.
Wouldn't 8 heat from 2 bring you to 10?
Yes, it would.
So now you're even slower.
Yep, that's fine though.
I don't know how much this works out in my favor or not. You being overheated.
I need to make a piloting check.
Oh no!
That fucking rollover, dude.
Listen, I've been so lucky with where I'm hitting, and you've been so lucky at just surviving.
Yep. And staying
initiative.
upright. Yeah.
All right, I have a 3 on initiative, so I'm sure I'm about to lose again.
Yeah.
I'm back in
6.
permanent Sid Alpha land, I guess. Oh boy, like, do I keep the battle going right here while we're both overheating and taking critical damage, or do I back off?
That's a good question.
I feel like pushing you now that you're overheating can work in my... I'm gonna keep the drama and tension up, and I will not move.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go... well, actually, because I'm a -2 movement points, so I'm actually a 2-3 right now.
Ooh, yikes.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2.
Oh.
For a walk
wow.
of for
Are
a
we
walk
within
of
8
nothing.
hexes now?
We are within 8 hexes now.
Okay, I mean, that works out great for me. I'm in short range now.
Yep.
For everything but the LRM-10. All right, I mean, same deal. ER. LRM-10. So it's 4, 5 for the heat build. So I'll be shooting 5, 5, 7 for the missile launcher. Oh boy. Left arm for 10.
Okay. There's 2 points left there.
Left torso for 10.
All right. Still looking good there. 12 points left.
That'll hit. That'll play. And 10 on a 10 is 8 missiles hit. First 5 hit your right arm.
17 left there.
Yeah, I need to hit someplace that's a critical breakthrough. Left torso for 3.
9 points left there. looking pretty thin.
Yeah, but it's not. There's no breakthroughs. I needed a breakthrough this round. All right, we can see steam rising off his mech up here as like the general ambient humidity of this man-made lake is. And like his sweat is pouring down his face as he continuing. He just hasn't moved his mech at all. Only the arms, just sniping with those large lasers over and over again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What do you got?
I'm gonna fire 2 PPCs.
This is a more even match than I thought it would be, but this could be the end.
So this is looking at a 3, 4 for heat, 5 for walk, 6 for the hill, 7, 8 for range. First PPC, looking for an 8.
Oh,
double
no.
ones.
The
No.
beam fails to focus as it's like sputters and
and I think we hear more cursing from inside the cockpit as like sweat is just draining down his
in the
Seth's
bottom
face.
left-hand corner. There's like a guy in his like mid-30s wearing a construction hat, like a little chibi icon and a huge wrench, leaning against an icon for RAD Mechworks, which is your new mech contractor.
Mm-hmm.
And he's saying in like a little annoying computer voice, "Warning, see your tech support today. Warning, see your tech support today." You like slam your hand on the console and the beam refocuses, but it's too late. You've missed that shot.
Yeah. All right. Second PPC looking for an 8. Need this one to hit.
Oh.
Nope. Oh, Jesus. Can I
You want to edge?
yeah, I want to edge.
Okay.
And it could, but I can only re-roll.
You can only reroll the 2 hit or the location. You can't reroll them both.
Yeah.
Now you can pick whether you want to roll 1 or 2 dice. So
Yeah, no. So I'm gonna re-roll the to hit dice
Okay.
to try and get a hit, so I can knock out one of those lasers.
yeah, that would be huge. And
There it is.
That'll do it.
That is 10 points to the right arm, or I'm sorry, left arm.
That will take the arm completely off and deal 2 more damage to the torso. In so doing, you deny him an AR large laser, an SRM4, and a double heatsink. So his dissipation is now
good.
22. And he lost like 2/5 of his weapons. Okay, the arm just goes soaring off, and he turns, and like the mech 360-degree strip turns with him, and he goes, "Oh, that's gonna be a real problem to replace. Don't have much clan tech like that around." He opens communication to you and says, "Nice hit, Warpig. I can see that your boasting wasn't for nothing."
Indeed.
Like both your faces, sweat is pouring down.
Why don't you come out and do some real piloting for once, Sharpeye?
Why don't you come get me, charlatan? So
I need
he's
to make
gonna
a piloting check.
Oh yeah. Oh wow! If you
God.
fall down here after mocking him.
Yeah, right. And, I mean, the way the dice are going. All right. So 4, I'm looking for a 7. Oof.
No.
Yep, there it is. There it is.
You're down.
Yep.
It's time to get out my book. I didn't open it, so.
So I fall 2 hexsides to the left, which is this way. This could be very bad for me.
Yep. You could take a hit somewhere on your mech that could additionally cause even more damage.
Yeah, well, so it's on. So I rolled a 5, so it's left side hit, which the left arm is 2, the left torso is 9. So I'm really hoping it goes to that left leg.
Goes to the right torso. 10.
No, a 5 is.
No, it's a 10.
Oh, 10? Okay.
Yep, 10
Okay.
on the left side is the right arm.
Oh, thank God. But that's about the only place in the upper torso where I could take a hit.
Well, now you have to roll for Mech Warrior damage, which is so much worse.
Is it 1 point per 10 tons or 1 point per 5 for a fall?
It's 1 point per 10.
Okay, so I take 7. Down to 10 armor left there. And then a 7 on my check to see whether I take damage or not.
You do not.
All right. I am prone though, which that sucks.
Okay. I built 6 points of heat, which brings me up to 14. I now need to make a shutdown roll.
I built 2 points of heat, which brings me to a 12.
Wow. How did that happen?
I only fired the PPCs.
So I keep active and don't fall down, shutting down.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
And this is the round where I really gotta take advantage of you having fallen down. Is the problem. And now I don't have that large laser.
Yep.
Yeah, let's roll. Listen, you're lucky you got away with that Mech Warrior damage too. That's solid.
That's an 11 for my initiative.
Oh my god. Okay.
Is Sharpeye gonna come out and play?
He is going to retreat. So he opens comms and says, "I'll give you a moment to stand up, kid."
How honorable of you.
Look, it ain't exactly Zellbringen out here, but I don't want to be considered Desgra, if you know what I mean.
I do. So in that case, I will commit to a run to stand because I'm at. So that'll give me 2 opportunities, I believe, because it gives me a 3 MP.
Yes.
So looking for a 7 to stand.
Yep.
Got it.
You're up. And you didn't fall again, which would have been way more worse.
Yep, that
We
would
saw
have
how
been
that worked
pretty
in the
shit.
final battle of A Time of Total Warfare.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah.
I think we'll both cool off in that case. I'll fully cool off.
Yep. As will I, since there's no shooting.
Eight.
6.
Wow, you finally have to move first. What's that like? How does that feel?
Interesting. Now that I don't know whether he's just gonna sit there or climb back up to his perch. So I'm back up to full movement. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, interesting. So you're hidden from most angles.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As you suspect, he is going to return to his perch.
Yep.
This time he's facing this way. Okay. Five.
8 or 7.
All right. So before we move on, I just want to, because this is going to be a round of rounds, I want to take a look at our armors real quick so that people know when we explode this round. That's why. You're looking at one shot penetrating everywhere on your torsos, and you could potentially lose arms as well.
Yep. Correct.
I don't know that you could lose a torso this round fully unless I hit with everything in one location.
Well, and so if you penetrate, roll a 12, on the crit dice, I would lose a torso.
That's true. Over here with the Pouncer, he's kind of in a bad place as well. He's down an arm, which means it's way more likely he's going to take a left torso hit. The heat buildup from that would be devastating. And like a PPC hit anywhere on his body except center torso is going to be bad, very bad.
Yeah.
So the only thing going for him right now is that his legs aren't exposed. So I don't want to end up falling like you've been. All right, so my move this round is to not move. I'll wait for you to show yourself.
Yep.
You're in such an interesting position because you can't actually keep going forward.
Yeah. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go 1, 2, I believe, and then that is a 3, 4.
Yep.
And we're going to blast away.
All right. So anyway, we start blasting.
Mm-hmm.
So we're what, 6 X's?
Yep, 6 hexes.
Okay, so I'll be shooting with everything I've got. ER large, LRM 10, and SRM 4, which will be 4, 4, 6. And I don't just need hits, I need good hits. Oh, thank goodness. That's a right leg hit for 10.
So it splashes the water.
I am oh, you're right, you are in the water.
I'm standing in water.
Shit. God damn, that hurts.
Right?
That will hit. 5 on a 10 pack is 6 missiles. First 5 hit left torso.
2 points of left torso.
Yeah.
4 points of armor left there.
The last 1 hit center torso.
7 points left there.
And SRM 6, this is the one I need to hit big, and it does. An 8 on a 6 pack is probably going to be pretty good.
Yeah, it's at least 4 or 5 missiles.
It's 4 missiles. So first 2 hit right torso.
5 points left there.
The second hits right arm.
8 points left there.
Right arm again.
6.
And the last one hits the water. So the missile like goes underwater and explodes. A mist of green appears in front of you that then fades into purple, and you're like, "That's not good."
Yeah, I'm glad this mech has
the
has
front
filters.
end of your cockpit is like covered in purple gunk, and then you get like a.
So I'm gonna fire back with 2 PPCs, 2 medium lasers.
Did you take enough for? Did you take 20 points?
I did not, because there was no. So
8 is 16. Yeah. Oh, missing the.
There was
missing the ER large is critical.
Yep, like when my PPC hit the hill.
Yeah,
it's the worst.
I know. We've both gotten lucky.
All right, so I'm a 3, 4 for the walk, 5 for the hill, 6, 7 for the range. So I'm looking for 7s on everything. Or wait, I might actually be in short range for my PPCs. I am in short range for my PPCs. So I'm looking at 5 for the PPCs, 7s for the lasers. PPC number 1. Got it to the 9. Hey, it hits the hill.
Oh, well, that's equivalent exchange. The first law of alchemy.
Second PPC, also looking for a 5. Got it. 10 is left arm for 10.
Oh no, that's internal.
Which that's a torso, right?
Yeah.
And that's a 2 crit.
Oh no. Come on, Jump Jets. I need you to eat all these hits. All right. Technically, I need to roll 1d6, so each of these will be a different torso spot. 2 is a fusion engine. No. No! Both fusion engines hit for
Excellent.
plus 10, so now I only dissipate 12 heat. Ooh, and I just fired all my weapons. This could be unbelievably bad for me.
Yep. So now first medium laser looking for a 7. That's not going to do it. I wish I hadn't already used my edge. Yeah, both medium lasers miss.
Okay. All right, so I spent 12, 7, so I built 7 points of heat.
All right, so I build 1 for walking, 1 for the PPC, for both PPCs, and then 6. So I build 8 heat.
Oh, we're in such a bad spot right now.
Yeah. Yep.
Seth extends you an offer for you to surrender. You'll probably take a penalty from your investors, but
Yeah, you mean Sergey?
yeah, sorry, Sergey offers Seth a chance to surrender privately on a mech to mech with no one able to like interfere or listen in.
He would refuse, but then extend the same to Sergey.
Will you do it privately or publicly?
Privately.
Okay.
He's
yeah.
Even though he's basically just standing there and shooting me, he's still done pretty well for himself.
Wait, they call him the Sharpeye. He will also equally refuse, but politely. 4, Jesus.
6.
All right, I don't move.
I don't think I'm gonna. So I'll, actually no, I'm also not gonna move because
That sounds like a man who doesn't want to build any.
Yeah, I don't want to build any extra heat or give me any extra to hit modifiers.
Yeah, it's a 2 hit modifier. I think you got to worry about it a little bit more.
Yep.
I'm gonna fire everything again.
All right.
So it's 4,
what's your heat at?
7.
You're 7. Okay, so we're basically in the same.
I'll
boat.
build 7 again, and I'll hit 14 and have to roll for shutdown. But
yeah,
any big hit here could knock you out. So shutting down wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 4, 6 again, I think, right?
I miscalculated my heat. I forgot I was standing in the water.
Ah, there it is. You get to take another 4 off.
Yeah, as I say, I sink an extra 4 heat.
Well, then there's a purple mist rising around you as the water boils from you standing in it. Yep, that's leg hit. Fuck. Always with the ER large, huh? All right, missiles hit. 10 on a 10 pack, I think we know is 8. First 5 hit right torso.
All right, so for the first, that strips the right torso, but not internal yet.
No, there's a critical on it now. All right, next 3 hit right arm.
Right arm has 3 points left now.
Come on, SRMs. Yeah, ooh, it's a bad number. 3 missiles hit. First hit is to left torso.
Left torso has 2 points of armor left.
I need that right torso hit. Left arm.
Left arm has no armor left, but not internal yet.
Okay. Left torso for 2.
My side torsos no longer have any armor at all.
I really want to get in there and start blowing our weapons off and taking out your heat sinks, but I just couldn't get there this round.
Yep.
Oh, this is gonna be a bad round for me. It was a great round for you.
Yeah, and any round. Although I do think. Oh no, because the laser missed, right? The laser hit the water.
Yeah, the laser hit the water.
All right, so we're gonna fire a 2 PPC, 2 medium laser barrage in return. Let's see, 3, 4. So 4s for the PPC, and 6s for the medium laser. So first PPC. That'll hit center torso.
Ooh. Okay, I have 2
For
armor
10.
left.
Second PPC. That's gonna miss. First medium laser. Looking for.
My goodness!
Doesn't matter. Hang on, let me redo my.
Unbelievable! The dice have turned against you at the last moment.
I mean, the dice have never been with me.
Oh, they have been for initiative.
Yeah,
And
second
for not
medium
falling
laser.
down.
Looking for 6s.
Oh no!
That'll hit. That's a left torso hit. And no crits.
Okay, so it digs deeper into the left torso.
Okay.
That's bad, but not anywhere near as bad as it could have been.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, for sure. Let's see. So it didn't move. So 1 for the PPCs. 7, but I have an extra 4 from my heat sinks underwater. So I build 3.
I do not overheat.
And shut down.
Correct.
Yeah.
3.
9.
I jump back to cool off. He doesn't make any excuse to let you stand up this time. It's clearly just his mech.
Yeah.
You could see the mech is glowing, and there's like fire jutting out of the left torso where the engine's been damaged.
Mm-hmm. Man, my position's pretty good here. I think
He's been saying that the whole time.
Yeah, right. I'm just gonna turn 1 and face, and I'll be ready whenever you come out.
All right, sweat is pouring down his face on the mech cam as he goes, "Just give me a minute, you know? It's been a little while." He picks up a Wolf brand energy drink and starts drinking it, but then he also lets some of it go in his torso where like a little bit of it is steaming off and like people are going crazy. Like one guy in the bar is like, I thought I hated that guy, but actually he's really fucking cool. I am going to dissipate. So I build 3 heat from jumping, and so I only dissipate 9 heat, bringing me down to 5.
Oof! I dissipate all 7 of mine.
All right, 5 on initiative.
8.
I want to point out that this is a legitimate clans. They'll bring in dueling tactic. It's exactly how the Nova mech works.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, I don't move. I need to cool off even more.
Yeah. So if I stand here, like with the height rules for Battletech, would I still be able to fire from here?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Hang on. Yeah, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Interesting.
Bring all of my weapons to bear, including the small lasers.
I wish I had my glasses around, my sunglasses, but I kicked them onto the floor because it would be just like Seth to bring all of his weapons
to bear.
Oh, it does not work with my...
No. The effect is lost.
It barely works with the sunglasses to begin with.
Terrible puns.
I'm gonna keep... I lose all my heat.
Yep.
Okay.
Maneuvering rounds.
Rare to see those so late in the game, but there you go.
8 for me.
Okay, I have to move first, huh?
Yep.
Taking jump jet hits.
Interesting. Okay.
Just remember, you can't go uphill backwards.
Correct. But if I go 1, 2, 3, I believe that. I don't think that clear. I was gonna say I don't think that clears us a line of sight.
Don't worry if we're wrong.
Yeah.
The audience will just tell us.
Someone will tell us. Yeah, someone will tell us. So yeah, I mean that's where I move, but I don't know whether we have.
I'm gonna say we can't shoot at each other.
Okay.
And just resolve it like that. And next round. I briefly considered trying to jump behind you, but then I realized you have more armor there.
Yeah. I'm a 6, so I think you win.
I do win for once. Please make your move.
So he's gonna go 1, 2. Actually, hang on. I need to count some hexes.
What's gonna happen to those short range lasers if you keep moving back?
Yeah, correct. You're right. I don't know what's gonna happen to those short range lasers if I keep moving back, but
you're not gonna find out.
Correct. So yeah, I back up, and I think we have shooting now.
I concur, and I will not move.
Okay.
This is it. This is probably all the beans. I know I said that several times, but
yeah,
now we're both sitting. Listen, we're both sitting on 0 armor in so many critical locations. What's the hex distance?
I believe we're at 8.
7. We're at 7.
7. Okay.
Okay. So that's still short range for my good stuff.
Yep.
So I'll be looking at 4, 4, 8 to hit.
Okay.
This fucking ER large laser is gonna hit the water again. It does not. It's left torso.
It's a torso.
No critical. So it scoops out some of that good insides, but not enough.
Yep. 5 points of internals left there.
Missile launcher 10 on a 10 is 8. 5 center torso with it's not going to penetrate, right?
Nope. 2 points left there.
3 remaining missiles will hit right leg, so they just splash on the water. All right, SRMs, I need you to knock out some internal parts. They do.
Ooh, that's a terrible cluster roll, though.
2 on a 6 is 2 missiles. The first one hits the right arm.
Is it a 6 or a 4?
It's a 6-pack, right? Am I wrong about that? Oh my god, I'm so wrong. I apologize. I've literally been firing too many missiles this whole time.
That's all right.
Okay, well, just one missile hits in the right arm.
Okay. Any crits?
That's it. Nope.
Oh wait, right arm. I'm still good. I still have 1 point left there.
Oh man, listen. Audience doesn't need to worry about nailing me to the height distance thing. They're gonna be on me for the SRM thing. There, Arthur, you fucked up so bad. Oh man. My god. Right. Yeah, that probably changed the way this battle went. But
so 7 hexes away. I think I'm just gonna. So let's see. 3, 4, 5 for the hill. So I'm looking at 7s and 9s. Yeah, all right. I'll fire the medium lasers. So 2 PPC, 2 medium lasers. Looking for 7s for the PPC. That'll hit. Fucking hell. To the leg. Second PPC. Misses. First medium laser.
Ooh.
God. Misses. Second medium laser. Also misses. So full. Well. completely ineffective barrage of shooting because of the damn hill.
For the first time you've ever seen him, Tathcald is just like sitting in his chair, not talking during all the maneuvering. And then like the shooting starts and he's like back out of the chair and he's like, "This is so close! Ladies and gentlemen, this is the closest match we've ever seen on Solaris Nights. Maybe you're familiar with Mech Talk, but this is Solaris Nights and we are seeing an incredibly close match between two clansmen. That hillside was pristine and now it's covered with PPC marks." Oh, well, I built 7 points of heat again.
Yeah. Let's see. I took 8 from the so 18. Yeah, I have a pilot check to make. No, right? Because it was.
You need to hit 20.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep, correct. Okay.
So I hit you with 10,
laser
8, 10, 5, and 2. So it's 17.
Okay, 17. Yeah.
Yeah, not enough. Not enough.
Okay.
It was a lot easier when I had 2 lasers.
Yeah, thank God, because if I fell down now, I'm screwed.
Yeah. 5.
Oh. 3, so I move first.
Yeah.
So I don't have. Oh, man, that's so rough.
These wall peeking mechs just.
Yeah, man.
It's like watching a CS:GO match.
Yeah. Hang on. I don't think I calculated or gained enough heat to impair my movement, but I didn't. So let's see. 20. Build 1 for the PPCs. So I build 2 because I'm still in the water.
Didn't you fire medium lasers?
Yeah. So I build 3. Sorry. So it's so basically 26, and I sink 24.
Okay.
I think I move by not moving.
I move by not moving.
All right. This is not. I feel like this is going to be it.
I'm not saying that this round because I keep saying it and it never is. What's your choice? What's your poison?
So I'm going to fire PPCs and medium lasers. So I'm looking at 6s for the PPC and 8s for the lasers.
Ooh.
The fucking leg.
It's the leg.
Oh
my God.
You got to be shitting me. All right,
the battlefield favors me so much right now.
Second PPC. Hits. With the same leg.
I like that they converge.
Mm-hmm. And it's just like a chunk of hill just explodes.
There's like stone that has turned into molten slag that's just running down the hill at this point.
All right, medium lasers looking for 8s.
Oh no.
Missed it by 1.
Oh, tell me more about how this is gonna be the final round, Seth.
Yeah, right. That'll play. 5 points left torso. No crit.
That will knock the left torso off.
Unfortunately, that's the one that I already lost the XL fusion.
Yeah, so
engines.
the only thing I lose is jump jets at this point.
Yep.
But now any left arm or left torso hit will target my center torso, which is really, really bad.
Mm-hmm. Gotta hit it first, though.
Increasingly likely that you'll get through my 1 point of center armor. Okay, I'll shoot you with my ER large, my LRM 10, and my SRM 4, which is definitely not an SRM 6. 446 again. Or actually 448. That's right. All right, well that's center torso for 10 with double crit.
2 crits.
I think that might be the game right there.
Maybe.
Is that eternal?
Yeah, yes it is. So there's 2 points of armor left.
4 is a fusion engine.
Okay.
And 1-4 is a gyro, which puts you on the ground.
Yep, and that knocks my gyro
out. You're in the water with an open torso critical, so that also
it disables the entire mech.
So I don't think it's destroyed, but it is disabled.
No,
right?
Yeah, it is functionally it does not work right now.
Right, but you don't need a new mech, which is good.
Correct.
Because no one will be able to buy you one. Oh god, that was really close. Good match, man.
Yeah,
I think this is the closest matchup we've had so far, and you should know I've tightened up the margins for all of the incoming matches, with the exception of Varen's match because he chose it personally. The matches for that.
Yeah, that last round of the 2 PPCs going into the
missing.
hill.
That was brutal. Yeah. Luck turned against you with that gyro hit early, and that crushed you.
Yep.
Even then, it was still so close at the end.
Yep. That's good, man. That's good. That was a good match.
So they have to send a rescue helicopter to get you out of your slightly underwater cockpit. But Sergey leads himself off the battlefield. People are booing incessantly towards him, treating him like he's total garbage. But his fans might have grown just a little bit. And at the very least, he walks home with today's broadcast advertising rights and another win to put him closer to a class ranking battle. After doing an interview with the one you call Taff called, he, they have like emergency rescue blanket over you, and you've got like Apex Dragons drink bottle filled with energy drink electrolyte replacement. Do you go in there in just your Mech Warrior shorts and your cooling vest, or do you dress up in any way to go to the interview?
I think he'd just be in his Mech Warrior vest.
All right, so you're just like
shorts.
This huge genetically engineered guy covered in sweat, very muscular, and the artist is just like, an incredible match, Seth, aka Warpig, the Warpig. Very close. Clan technology, it seems, is nothing to laugh at, but luck was not on your side here on the battlefield today.
I would say that the superior technology made the difference in the fight, with his targeting computers and targeting software being of a much better make than mine. As you could see in that in the final seconds of the fight, my PPCs could not find a viable target on his mech and just kept hitting his cover.
Now, as much as we commiserate your loss here, you are walking away with a functional mech, which not every Solaris mech warrior who loses can say. Being dispossessed, especially, if I might say, if it's not insulting, as a clansman on Solaris, just in general is never a good thing. But if you have something to say to your sponsors, your fans, let's say your sponsors in particular, are you asking for them to get you a clan machine so you can fight at the full power you were genetically engineered to do?
Affirmative.
What would you say to your fans and sponsors then, if you had an opportunity?
I would say that it's been put on display twice now, the superiority of clan technology and training, and that we are the way forward. The clans are the future.
Okay. You will gain an experience point for participating in a battle.
Okay.
You gain a point of stress for participating, and then 2 more points for losing.
Yep.
So where does that put you at?
So I was at 1, and I gain, so that puts me at 2 and then 4. Okay. So I have 4 points of stress.
So at 4 points of stress, you are treated as if you have 1 point of pilot damage until you reduce that stress.
Okay.
So you're so stressed right now. You're on an alien world. You just lost your ride temporarily. You lost in front of an entire planet after saying you were going to win until you owned the world.
Yep.
It's not great.
No.
You have an opportunity to do whatever you want for the rest of week 2's remaining time.
I think he's going to try and blow off some steam, reduce some stress.
Yeah, you do reduce stress if you relax for the whole week. How does Seth Ghost Bear relax?
I mean, I think basically the way that he relaxes is by working out. Like he's a clanner, right? So his relaxation is basically like doing like, you know, gunnery training and simulators and like, you know, push-ups and punching heavy bags and like.
Do you do it in the stables gym, or do you go to like a public gym?
I think he would probably start in the stables gym, but then for now he probably just only does it in the stable gym.
Okay, all right. So I mean, the only person there is the stables general manager and the other mech techs, and the mech techs come by and they'll like spot you, but you're so much stronger than them.
Yeah.
You're like, do a 300 set, and they're like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spoon, thanks for joining us. What do you think so far of the new class archetypes? Obviously, it's a work in motion, but
I think they're good, man. I think they provide a good range of what's available, and like the different archetypes feel very delineated between, you know, what you can do and like what kind of flavor you want for your character. So I feel I'm looking forward to like seeing how my specific one transitions between the two types, or between its two options basically, and to see how that goes, and to see how that storyline develops. So, and I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but Sergei Wolf is the same class as me, but the flip side.
He's an outsider.
Okay, so he is not the same class as me.
He's not a heel.
Okay.
He's not a bad guy like you are. He's not a villain, but he's treated like trash because he's still his
still
persona.
a clanner.
His persona is who he is, but he's a clanner. So
yeah, I'm gonna have to work on some sort of battlefield entry, because that was pretty dope. His war dance, and you know.
You're gonna have to do a football theme thing. Your mech throwing a giant mech football. You know that mech football is a sport in the inner sphere. Yeah, on a certain planet.
Yep.
Not Solaris, surprisingly. It's like some random ass planet where some dude was like, "All right, son, if you want to beat me, you have to beat me in football." And he's like, "Okay, Dad," and he was like, "In our mechs."
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of the matches and seeing how they go. And wish it would have gone differently today, but man, it was good.
Now you're an audience member as much as you're a cast member. Is there? Ooh, wow, that thunder is so loud. Is there anything you want to say to your fellow cast members on camera about their matches, just as a fellow cast member, that maybe you wouldn't have said in our secret chat that only we have access to? Because I know how you voted, but your fellow cast members don't know how you voted.
So my advice is that play for the drama, and not always necessarily the best mathematical option, right? So like at the end of this match, I maybe could have maneuvered differently, but it's way more dramatic to stand and shoot.
Yeah, I mean, the standing and shooting worked out for both of you in the end. One of you a little bit more, I suppose.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, when you shoot two PPCs into the hill,
they both hit. They went, oh.
What are you gonna do?
It was fate for the Clan Wolf Kerensky Bloodhouse to reassert its genes. You know what they say? It's better to be lucky and good than just good.
Yep.
Any other final closing thoughts before we wrap up Wave 2, Episode 1?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, for those of you who aren't Patreon members, welcome to, I guess, late December. So, or later. Have a good afternoon.